59-year-old Vice President Kamala Harris is nearly 20 years younger than former President Trump. A glance at her record from her decades as a prosecutor to a short stint on Capitol Hill to the vice presidency. Where does Harris stand on key issues? NTD's Melina Weiskup brings us a look.
Before becoming the vice president, Kamala Harris's wheelhouse was law enforcement. She served as a prosecutor in California for roughly 2 decades, eventually becoming that state's attorney general, a role in which she prioritized criminal justice reform.
And I created one of the first in the nation initiatives that was focused on re-entering former offenders by getting them jobs and training and counseling.
She moved on to serve half a term in the U.S. Senate. GovTrack.us ranks her as a strong leader who is further to the left than most Democrats, based on her record. She rarely reached across the aisle on bipartisan legislation. A notable time she did work with Republicans, however, was to promote human rights in Hong Kong after the Chinese Communist Party solidified its control over the city. Her stance on China echoes that of President Biden and other Democrats.
Beijing's actions continue to undermine the rules-based order and threaten the sovereignty of nations.
Her Israel stance is more complex. Harris's husband is Jewish and she supports Israel, but she's also called for a ceasefire in Gaza. And her border record will be a major political obstacle. Republicans will target her for the unprecedented surge in illegal border crossings.
The root causes are based on the problems and the challenges that people are facing in countries like Guatemala.
Leading to the biggest question, her ability to win in November. Failing to gain popularity and secure campaign dollars, she was among the first to drop out of the Democrat presidential primary race in 2019. The crucial question for Vice President Kamala Harris is her ability to connect with grassroots America. Because while top Democrats and delegates can carry her to win that nomination, only voters can carry her past November. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Melina Weiskup, NTD News.